Imran Khan is going through whatever he's going through right now because of the stand that he took against the powers, the absolutely not, which you wrote the song about. And would he be able to come out of this mess?
Yeah, I mean, well, I can say, yeah, it is a long way in independence. Every time freedom has a cost, and I believe people are going to be able to overcome this problem, because at the end of the day, sooner or later, the will of the people, the will of the people is going to is going to be supreme over other forces. So I mean, in Turkey, for us, the struggle was long and it was not easy. So when Erdogan was a mayor, I mean, he was put behind bars. I think maybe in Pakistan, few people know because they followed him, when he was the prime minister and president. But when he was the mayor of Istanbul, he couldn't complete his term. And after 3.5 years, he was put, behind the bars. He was put in jail just because, he recited a poem. And some people were not happy with the poem. And the poem had been written by a very famous poet, actually, in Turkey. But some people tried, to interpret that poem in a different way, and they used that against Erdogan, and they put him in jail. And that time, the newspapers put the headline. So they said, like, Erdogan cannot become even a kind of governor or president, even in a small village. So they said, like, Erdogan's political life is finished. But after a few years, Erdogan, joined politics again. And when he joined the first election, he was still banned from politics. And he showed another person as a candidate, but then his party got the majority in the parliament. So the establishment saw that there is no way to struggle against Erdogan, and then they started changing their policy. So in Pakistan, the same thing. If the people, are really kind of patient, and if they persevere, in their ideology, because like Imran Khan gave up all the luxuries. If he wanted, he would get indulged in a beautiful life, back in the UK. But he left, his family, his children, and he came to Pakistan for a struggle, for a political struggle, and he believed in something. He believed in Pakistani nation. So that's why I believe that, Pakistani youth, Pakistani people are not going to leave Imran Khan alone. And I believe that in the future, Imran Khan is going to be back in power, because at the end of the day, I mean, Imran Khan says, we're not responsible for the result, but we are responsible for the efforts we are going to make. We are having a journey. We are in the path. So we are going to reach our objective or not, depends on the will of Almighty Allah. But at the end of the day, we are leaving a legacy. And that legacy is really very important. And that legacy, is going to haunt, the superpowers, the powers who hijacked, the will of the people. So that's why I believe that sooner or later, the right is going to get victorious over the might. I mean, today, yeah, we can see that, the people maybe are scared of, mighty people, but, at the end, we are Muslims, and we believe that the right, is going to have the upper hand.